Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACIU. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, I don't mean to state the obvious, but pretty rough day here. But from a trading perspective, now some interesting dynamics going on. The first interesting dynamic is right here at right around $3.43, which seems to be the current bottom. Now, yes, the price has bounced from that level both during the early part of the day and then during the pullback here during the latter part of the day. Price didn't quite hit it, but it's within the vicinity of that 345 mark. So it definitely, from a, like I said, trading perspective, it presents an interesting situation of, hey, the price has been down around here a couple of times and it's bounced. Could it, bounce once again if the price gets down around that area? Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because, yeah, this level has produced a bounce in the past does not mean that is for sure 100% guaranteed to produce a bounce once again. Like I said, I wish there was such thing as guarantees like that in the market, but those don't quite exist. So 345 is, it's a rational area, meaning nobody would say that you're being irrational. Nobody would say that you're just throwing a random dart because, yeah, there's history here of it bouncing, but that also means or doesn't mean that it's for sure going to happen. So 345 is going to be that interesting area from the trading perspective. And just if you do find yourself caring about more so the big picture of things, yeah, 345 is very important for the very simple reason of, well, if the price doesn't hold above 345 and continues to bleed to the downside, that's just putting the overall chart at even lower lows than it already was. So however, you're looking at it, 345 is definitely a very important level. Now, let's assume that this is some sort of bottom here and the price does get a bounce. Where are some of these levels of resistance at? As far as sellers, in the very near term, that initial level is going to be right there at the $4 mark. If the price can somehow fight up through the $4 mark, next key level after that going to be right up there around $4.50. So I get it, it's kind of hard to see but that's just with the big gap down, that's just what it did to the proportions. I suppose I could do something like this and you could see things a little bit clearer that way. So those are going to be the key levels going into Thursday. But yeah, a lot of eyeballs on this one still. We'll see how this one plays out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.